What is up, my friends? You are very welcome back after Liverpool trounced Leicester City by 3 goals to 0, a result that pushes Leicester City closer towards relegation and puts the pressure squarely back on the shoulders of Newcastle United and Manchester United ahead of the end of the season. Huge game coming up with regard to the top four race on Thursday as Newcastle take on Brighton, but we aren't here to talk about that. Tonight we are here to talk about how brilliant Curtis Jones was, a hat-trick of assists from the great Egyptian king, and another clean sheet for the Reds. I'm buzzing. Loads to get through. Don't go anywhere. I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. Drop a like on the video, and of course, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. As you can see, we are being brought to you, as we always are on a match day, with thanks to our sponsor, Circl. Not only are they the football sweepstakes game, where tonight David walked away with £42, as well as other people winning a few quid as well. If you want to join us for future Circles or to play their new game 5 Match Millions, where you can match 5 numbers from 5 fixtures to win £1,000,000, scan the QR code in the bottom left hand corner or go to the description of this video and you'll find the link to download Circl. If you use our referral code anfieldagenda, all one word, you'll get 5 quid in free bets once you deposit and place your first £5 of bets. You need to be 18 years or over, a UK resident, and aware that it is a gambling product, so always gamble responsibly. Now, back to the footy, and my days, I wasn't expecting this, right? I thought that Leicester City were going to come out first 15-20 minutes and be absolutely at it, and they tried, but we did what we had to do. Got through the first 20 minutes, quieting down the crowd, found our way into the game, and then the class just told. Curtis Jones, the redemption arc. I'm not even sure if it's an arc anymore. It's just redemption spaceman. I don't know what else to call it. He's been fantastic. Trent with his goal as well. Where do you go with that? I mean, so many superlatives, so many things to be happy about. But let's have a look at the stats from the game before we go any further. As you can see, Liverpool, well, you can see, I can. Liverpool had 5 shots on target, 6 off target. Leicester City 4 shots on target, none off target. So very good on the shot there. Well done. None of them went in the back of the net though, so doesn't really count, does it? Corner kicks, 4 to Leicester, 4 to Liverpool. But again, I have to say this after another victory. Referee was appalling yet again. But I don't care because we got the job done and we got the points. 7, what's that? 7? 7 wins in a row now for Jurgen Klopp's boys. So let's go through the game and see how it pans out. Curtis Jones was absolutely exceptional, both in the timing of his run and the finish for his first goal, which we have to talk about the ball from Mo. Whew, what a pass from Mo. But Curtis Jones in there, getting to the far post, knocks it in, it's 1-0. His second goal, well, that was even better, probably again from the young man. And then the Egyptian king, a little backheel to Trent, who rifled the strike into the top corner past the helpless Iverson to make it 3-0. I don't know about you guys, but highlight of the game for me has to be Bobby going up at the end of it there to the travelling cop who were singing Si Senor for a long way through that game, and you could see the pride beaming across Bobby's face. It was pretty much a perfect evening, right? Carvalho got minutes, Jimmy Milner got some more minutes. You know, his time at Liverpool's coming to an end, so the more minutes he gets on the pitch, the better before we say goodbye to him. And yeah, pretty happy. No new injury concerns. Obviously, Darwin was ruled out of this game with a toe injury, according to the journalists, but we still got the job done. Luis Diaz didn't have his greatest game for Liverpool. In fact, it was probably one of his poorest. But as I always say, better to get these shitty performances out of the way in a game that we win. And hopefully he'll get back to his best. Gakpo, I thought, was immense as always. And Mohamed Salah, well, what can you say? I mean, I want to highlight something that Caoimhe O'Neill wrote, actually. If you have a chance to read The Athletic, check out a piece Caoimhe O'Neill wrote on the other part of Mohamed Salah's game that doesn't get enough credit, and that's to track him back to defensive work and how hard he works for the team. So well done, Caoimhe, on a great piece. But I'm just so excited right now. Yes, you can look at this in a couple of ways. You can say to yourself, if only we started this a little bit earlier, and I get it, but we are where we are, and we couldn't be finishing the season any better than 7 in a row. Potential to end it with 9 wins back to back to back. Difficult game against Aston Villa on Saturday, but today, clean sheet. Alisson Becker, yeah, let's spend a minute to talk about our Brazilian Adonis, our goalkeeper. In my opinion, the greatest thing to happen in the Klopp era. Himself and Mohamed Salah, and, you know, special mention The Verge. But Alisson Becker is amazing. He's what allows us to play that high line. How many times today was he playing sweeper keeper, coming out, heading the balls, clearing them, and picking out men with passes? Contrast that to Iverson when he came out. He was just booting it anywhere, randomly looking to get the ball up the pitch. Alisson's always looking to, yes, get there, but then add a little bit more to it. And there was a brilliant save as well from Harvey Barnes that he touched around the post. And you know that he'll want a clean sheet, and you know he'll be happy with that clean sheet. So well done to him. We really do need to just count our lucky stars. We have the man at the club. And then Trent, again, just doing bits. And this new role that Kloppo has given him gets the best out of him. He is amazing. And we're all jokingly saying when we got that free kick, and let's be honest, it wasn't a free kick, on the edge of the box that, this is Trent territory. And he beautifully, Salah just backheels it to him with a little kind of step over, roll back. And Trent just arrows it into the top corner. It was magnificent. And we were by far the better side. And it was great to see the stadium empty. That's what you want. When you go away from home, you want to see the stadium emptying early because you've absolutely put them to the sword. And I want to bring up something that I feel like I need to air. And you've probably heard this from James Pearce or other journalists who were at the game. But it was once again very sad to see Leicester City fans singing about always being the victims. And for a club that's had their own recent tragedy, you would expect them to know better. You'd expect them to be better. But unfortunately, this isn't Leicester's first, second or third time doing this. I have many memories of their fans acting in this way when we've played them. And it's pathetic. And for that reason, I really do hope they're relegated. Because when your own club has gone through something very hurtful in recent history, I couldn't imagine myself or anybody else singing about their loss. And nor would I condone it, of course. But it'd be better, basically. I just don't want to be talking about it anymore. To get back to it, you can see at the end of that, I don't know if you guys stayed on in your coverage, but at the end of the game, they of course went over to the travelling cop, but you could see there was a special moment between Klopp and Bobby where I like to think he said, you deserve this, you've earned it, enjoy it, take it all in. Bobby goes over, claps the travelling cop, they're still singing Si Senor, and it was just brilliant. I'm honestly absolutely over the moon. People point out to me that I was very critical of Curtis Jones for the earlier part of the season. Yes, I was. The reason being, he wasn't performing. Now he is performing, and I'm more than happy to hold my hands up and say how brilliant he has been. And I'm happy for him. I don't know if this is a coincidence, but I've said it before. As soon as he opened up about his injury and how it has to be managed and how it might cause him to miss the 5th day of a week and stuff, he's been better. I don't know if he got it off his chest, if he feels he's playing with more freedom, but his pressing is amazing. It's setting the tone. He's adding goals to his game. And long may it continue. I'm so happy right now as a Liverpool fan. If we can get the signings right in the summer transfer window and hopefully we get Alexis McAllister over the line, we add in a defensive midfielder perhaps. And on the defensive midfielder role, well done to Fabinho. Much better in recent weeks again from him. Look how high he's pressing in the game as well, how high up the pitch he's winning the ball back. It's brilliant. Well done all around. Well done to Klopp on being able to do this and being able to get the lads back into form. And yeah, I'm over the moon. I hope we can pinch that Champions League place, but if we don't, we should be looking to go and win that Europa League in Dublin and book our place in pot 1 in the Champions League the following season. So over to you guys now in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Let me know your thoughts on all of it. The season as a whole, the players today, Curtis Jones, of course Mohamed Salah as well. I'm buzzing. I'm over the moon. Keep an eye out for the player ratings video. It's going to be coming up real soon. And, spoiler alert, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be good. And it's going to be high score. So much love, my friends. I'll catch up with you soon. Thank you to our sponsors again, Circl. Take care. Bye-bye.